It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way. Next,
Joey Rickard.
Joey Rickard is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Adam Jones is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And now a stoppage, as I believe, yes, a balk has been called here. They'll say he never came fully set that time. From the belt, kicks and deals to third. Kluth has it. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Hit hard on the ground to short. Russell has it. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away. Digging in, Wellington Castillo. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air to right field. Rasmus giving chase. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rays. Center
now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home. Plate umpire. The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
Hit down the line at first, and he is out on the tag. In now, Carlos Gonzalez. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. At the plate, Logan Morrison. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. One out and a runner on third. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's Ryan Braun now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 0-1, here's the pitch. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Stepping in, Brad Miller, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pitch misses the throw down. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. Now in the box, Chris Davis. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
19, Chris
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So digging in now, J.J. Hardy. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gonzalez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Set to get his day started, Chris Johnson, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rasmus sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Rasmus on the run, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arm. Stepping into the box, Brad Miller. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jones going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Oh, that was a nice pitch, a changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hit.
Rickard has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Set to get his day started, Addison Russell. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Coming in is Jones, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Colby Rasmus. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Tapped up the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. Runners on first with 1 down. On the move again from first. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kim looks up, and it's gone. So coming to the plate, Trevor Plouffe. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Jones is under it. 2 down. Striding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Tulowitzki will make the catch to retire the side. Striding into the box, Jonathan Scope. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. High pop-up. Plouffe is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. That'll bring in Joey Rickard.
Now batting, Left
He's
fielder,
set. Here it comes.
Joey Richard.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is line to left. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Troy Tulowitzki. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Rasmus shading to his right, and that retires the side. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Throwing to second. Now Gonzalez is around second, on his way to third. The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
First baseman, number 7.
Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kim is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. He singled his last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones going back on it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wellington Castillo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Castillo.
And it's grounded foul.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line toward the alley in left center. Gonzalez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
J.J. Hardy.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brad Miller. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
13.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wilson
Ramos. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Ready with the 1-1. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside, the throw. A tag, and he is out at third. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing. You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Here's Chris Johnson now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The designated hitter, Chris Johnson.
Takes this the other way to right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Third base.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. A base hit in his first trip. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Montgomery will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. Way in front of that fastball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Now at the plate, Colby Rasmus. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Right fielder, Colby
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard liner to center field. Jones is there. 2 gone. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Bradley Jr.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Bradley runs. Fly ball out toward right field. Kim's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Adam Jones.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Rasmus has a read on it. 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Troy Tulowitzki. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or strike. See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Logan Morrison. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
First baseman,
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball right into the shift. Tulowitzki ranges to his left. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for out number 1.
Number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Brad Miller. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here comes the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Hardy is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
First baseman number 19, Chris.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gonzalez ranging back. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Ready for another shot now. J.J. Hardy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike to. That's ridiculous. Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Chris Johnson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit in the air to shallow center. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready once again, Jonathan Scope. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. Davis is on his way home. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Wilson Ramos.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Jones is under it. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Addison Russell. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch is hit on the ground to the shortstop Tulowitzki. And now this is booted by Tulowitzki. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Now batting, Colby Rasmus. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. He's on the move again from first. This is on the ground over to first. 1 there. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is. Now at the plate, Hyun-Soo Kim. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Hyun-Soo Kim.
Pitch is popped up. Plouffe is there for it. 1 down. Now in the box, Joey Rickard. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And now here's another pop-up. And this one will head to the opposite side of the diamond. Miller is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. So digging in now, Adam Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He's around first, heading for 2. On his way to third is Jones. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Stepping up to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, coming to the plate now, Trevor Plouffe. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Third baseman.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon. Stepping into the box, Logan Morrison. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there. And the runner's breaking for third. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So striding forward now, Ryan Braun. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Castillo.
And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. Striding in, Chris Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Settling in now, J.J. Hardy. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. A runner at second, nobody out. Softly on a line to third. And a rather easy first out. And he is in there. Here's Chris Johnson now, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. A man at third with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Third baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Carlos Gonzalez. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.